Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Melissa, the boss lady here at Crazy Love Bath and Body. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. Today we're going to be making our March Soap for Hope, and we are going to be supporting cerebral palsy this month. And I will tell you a little bit more about that later on in the video, and let's go make some soap. So we're getting started with our coconut olive castor and certified sustainable palm oil. We're going to add in our lye water solution and blend that until incorporated. And just a reminder for myself, I feel like I need to invest in like a pink or blue, some kind of fun colored blender for this, because I need to mix things up a little bit more, I think. So we're going to add in our fragrance oil. This one is actually a peppermint fragrance. My cousin helped us design this soap, and his favorite fragrance is peppermint. And I have to tell you, it smells so good. It's so clean and fresh. And now that I'm not making a peppermint soap during Christmas, it actually doesn't remind me that much of Christmas. It's just a nice, clean fragrance. I am in love with it, and the whole studio smells amazing. So I'm going to be doing a different kind of swirl for today's soap. So I'm going to split it off into these 3 little containers so that I can color them and have more control over the swirl that I'm doing. Okay, so now that we have that separated, we're going to add in our colorant. I'm going to be doing 1 layer white, which we're using titanium dioxide. The next green we're going to do is lime appeal, and I like this green. It's from Nurture Soap. The next one is a little bit of evergreen and laurel green mixed together to kind of bring it a little bit deeper green color. Okay, so I'm blending these colors lightest to darkest, and I'm trying to keep them pretty fluid. I don't want them to set up too quickly. So I'm doing my first attempt at a tiger swirl. And so what I'm going to be doing is alternating colors and doing 2 passes per color down the slanted mold. So I just propped it up using a piece of a different mold, and I wanted it to be on this tilt kind of. And I'm just going to go back and forth with the soap, alternating colors until it gets to kind of the top of the mold there on the slant, and then I'll move the piece underneath it, and then I'll eventually end up taking it out and kind of letting it go flat, because at that point the stripe has already done its work. But I really am excited about this. It's the first time I've done the tiger swirl, and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm really excited about it. The cut is amazing, so stay tuned. So I'm just going to scrape out these containers and then just pat down the top so that it's a nice flat surface to work on, and we can do our frosting. Okay, so I've got our frosting set up here and going to be using our star tip. And I'm just going to be doing 3 dollops on the bottom, 2 in the middle, and 1 on top. And then at the end, we're going to do a mica drizzle. And I love the way this type of design looks, and I think it'll be perfect for this month's soap. So this is our second soap for hope, and what we're going to be supporting this month is cerebral palsy. We have a cousin with cerebral palsy, and he helped design this soap. We did the tiger stripe for him. It's fragrance peppermint, which is his favorite, and green is also his favorite color. It also happens to be cerebral palsy's awareness colors, but we're not going to mention that. It's all for T-bone. So cerebral is having to do with brain, and palsy means weakness or problems with using the muscles. So cerebral palsy is a abnormal brain development or damage to a developing brain that affects the person's ability to kind of control their muscles. I did not fully understand what cerebral palsy was. And so I'm really glad that I took the time to look into this, to research different foundations and organizations, and kind of just learn more about cerebral palsy and how it affects muscles and movements and, you know, speech and hearing and just everything that goes with your body and your brain development. So I am really, really proud to be able to donate to cerebral palsy this month. We're really proud of everything that this organization does. They help people who not only have cerebral palsy, but people who are supporting and caring for people with cerebral palsy. And the United Cerebral Palsy Foundation is this month's organization that we're donating to. And I just have really enjoyed looking into them and researching what they do. And I feel like donating all the profits to this organization is going to help change people's lives and help bring awareness and just education to other people. Okay, so I'm just finishing up the mica drizzle on top of the frosting here. And I love the way this looks. I love that it's going to bring in the colors from the base of the soap up on top to the frosting because I'm using the exact same colors. And we are back 24 hours later with our multi-bar cutter, and I'm just going to line this soap up, and I cannot wait to see the cut. I'm really excited about this one. I think the hardest part about soap making is waiting for the cut, waiting for it to cure hard long enough to slice into it and see the swirl that you worked so hard to make. Okay, moment of truth. Let's take a look at this cut. I am so excited about this swirl. Like I said earlier, I've never done this one before, and I'm just like holding my breath, waiting. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so it's not exactly perfect, but I love that you can see the different colors. Everything's standing out. The frosting looks very detailed and clean. Oh my gosh. I am just in love with this swirl. I think it turned out perfect. The lines turned out good. I think next time I just need to make it a little bit more fluid, but I am so happy with this. I think T-Bone's gonna love this soap, and I think I have a new favorite kind of swirl that I'm just gonna have to keep practicing with because I love it. So again, guys, all the profits from this soap that you're watching me make for the Soap for Hope for March will be donated to the Cerebral Palsy Foundation. We are just so excited to be recognizing this and supporting this foundation this month. And look, guys, I think the stripes turn out even better closer to the end. I love the way this swirl turned out. I think the ends look even better. Oh my gosh, I just can't. I cannot get over how good this swirl looks. I'm so excited, and I just cannot wait to try this swirl out again. Be sure to shop on our website, crazylovebath.com, on Friday, March 5th to get your March Soap for Hope and support cerebral palsy. I seriously cannot get enough of this swirl. I think it looks amazing. I'm so excited about it. And here, let's get one more close up. I was so excited for this soap. I love how it turned out. I hope you love it, T-Bone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing me make that soap. I had a lot of fun with it. This soap and last week's Artisan soap will be available on our website, crazylovebath.com, this Friday, March 5th at 8 a.m. And if you like what we're doing here, you like the channel, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. It really does help us out a lot and we appreciate it. I love responding to your comments, and we will see you next week for another video.